So the installation of NFSU2 Redux 2 is very easy, but since none of you can do it, so here I am. I'm doing a tutorial. So to get started, we'll have all these files. I'm going to give a link to download all these in my Patreon. And the first thing you're going to do is you're gonna click on Reshade Setup. You're gonna click on that, browse, and go to Game, and you'll go to the folder of your NFSU2 and double click on speed.exe, select DirectX 9, and as you can see it's already installed, so I'm not going to do that, but all you have to do is install all the shaders, then close it. And the next thing you have to do is install RTGI shader. It's all about copying the shaders to the shader folder of Redux, to the shader folder of Reshade, and then you will have to copy the preset files. So let's go to our underground folder and let's go to preset folder, just drag and drop, and that's it. After that, you'll have to install widescreen fix. Now this is what enables your game to be in any resolution. It could be widescreen, it could be any resolution like 4K or 1080p. Just paste this into the game folder and you'll have something like this in the script folder. There we are, widescreen fix.ini. Here you can select your resolution. For example, I set it to 1920 by 1080. You can set it to 4K. If it is just blank, it means it will be at your native resolution. Once that is done, we'll have to open up textmod.exe, double click on that, click on this, and you'll have to select your game. So browse, double click on this, and then click on browse, go to browse, and you'll actually have to go to the folder where you have downloaded the textures. So let's just go there, texture, and you have these two files. So one is without load screen and the other is without with it. So now, as you know, it says Redux 2 load screen. Well, there's a woman with big stuff, and when your parents walk in, they'll be like, "Oh my God, Jimmy, what are you looking at? I didn't raise you like that." And you're like, "Oh." So yeah, that's probably necessary if you want. It's probably necessary if you don't want that. So use the with load screen.tpf if you want, and then select it, and then just click on run. Now there's a lot of other process left to be done in this game, so let's just wait for it to run. Since it is an old game, it cannot load up high memory, and since it is a texture mod that includes a lot of texture and huge in size, quality is very high. It will take a lot of time to just load, so be patient. The time sometimes depends on your PC power, so the faster HDD or SSD you got, the faster it will load. In my case, I'm loading it from an HDD, so it will take some time. Make sure to use it on an SSD. And while it is loading, you can just listen to some. Let's wait. Alright. So it's loaded. Press enter. Okay. Now before we start, we're going to go to option, go to display. Go to customize option. Everything is just fine except one little thing that says full screen anti-aliasing. Set it to all the way to just off, because we have better anti-aliasing with this game and we don't want two anti-aliasing to interrupt with each other. Then click on home, page up in my case. Press home or page up. I'm pretty sure it will be home, but I set a custom key. And then go to home and then click on Redux RTGI.ini. Remember, we actually dragged it into our game folder. This is what actually gonna pop up in here. And make sure you use aspect ratio, heuristics, and copy depth buffer before clear operation. Let's hide it again using the same button. Go to carrier. Let's just explore the game a little bit and see if it works. And voila, it is working. So thank you for watching. I hope you like it. If you did, give a thumbs up and all that stuff. You can check the link in description from my Patreon. Since it is in early access, you'll have to get it from my Patreon, and once it is released, you can get it from my website for free. So I hope you like it. See you later.